There's something in the water in South Korea at the moment. The relatively small East Asian nation has been pumping out superb TV for a while now, with last year's Netflix thriller Squid Game rated as one of the greatest shows of all time. But there's a new one which has people talking. Stay with us, as today we're talking about All of Us Are Dead and how fans have reacted to the show. What's it all about then? Let's see. All of Us Are Dead was released on Netflix on January 28, 2022, and focuses on a high school science experiment which has gone horribly wrong. The show is largely focused on the high school and stars Park Ji-hoo, Hu Jang-young, Cho Yi-yoon, Lemon, Yoon Soo, Lee Yu-mi, Kim Byung-chul, Lee Kyu-hyung, and Jeon Bae-soo, most of whom are students in class 2-5. The show's based on a webtoon called Not at Our School, which was released between 2009 and 2011 on South Korean TV. Naver, which is basically the Korean version of Google, the story tells how a zombie apocalypse suddenly breaks out in the school and threatens the students' survival. As the school is overrun by zombies, the students have to figure out how they're going to survive with no supplies and no contact with the outside world. In yet another Korean show which draws comparisons to the Japanese classic Battle Royale, the children face becoming part of the infected if they cannot use the things they find lying around the school to fend off the zombies. The show was largely praised upon its release and has an approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes of 84%. However, some critics have questioned the length of the show, suggesting it loses some of its bite with an overlong season. Have you seen All of Us Are Dead yet? Let us know your thoughts below. What have fans been saying then? Stay with us to find out. Fans have largely praised the show, which, as we know, focuses on the students trying desperately to survive whilst their school becomes overrun by zombies. But some fans have even claimed that the show is even better than instant classic Squid Game, which dropped last autumn. Many fans have been airing their opinions on social media, but are fans' reactions a little wide of the mark? Is it actually better than Squid Game? We're not so sure. One fan, Cheryl, says, "Just finished All of Us Are Dead, OMG, it's damn good, please, it's so much better than Squid Game. Punctuate please, Cheryl." Another fan said that All of Us Are Dead is way better than Squid Games. The show's main character, Nam Eun-jo, just so happens to have a high amount of knowledge relating to survival skills due to her father's firefighter job, so the school friends are certainly lucky to have her in their midst. Fans have questioned whether or not a high schooler would have this knowledge, but others were quick to defend her storyline, and one fan by the name of Baddest said, "All of Us Are Dead is better than Squid Game, and y'all need to hype it up like y'all did that whack show." Wow, this fan must be the only person on the planet who didn't like Squid Game. What else have fans said then? Let's discuss. Whilst the synopsis of the show reads, trapped students must escape their high school, which has become ground zero for a zombie virus outbreak. Some fans have had their say, and a lot of the reviews are actually a lot lighter than the uber dark official synopsis. Twitter lit up after the show dropped on Netflix last month, and one fan, known as Fanboy, said, "All of Us Are Dead made Train to Busan look like a nursery rhyme and Game of Thrones look like a joke. The episode 11 ending is just mind-blowing. Government wiping the citizens off like Train to Busan was a Korean-made movie which was a big hit a few years back, which also focused on zombies, whose mission was to take over a train headed to the south port city of Busan. If you haven't seen that one, what are you waiting for?" Some fans were less than happy with the ending, however, questioning why Chung-san had to die at the end of the show. One fan, at TV Kooky, even suggested that the bonfire on the roof should have been Chung-san, saying, "When Eun-jo saw a bonfire on their high school's roof, I hoped from the bottom of my heart that it was Chung-san. I wanted a happy ending so bad. If they ever produce a season, maybe he can come back?" What have you made of All of Us Are Dead Season 1? Let us know below. More news from South Korea now with a slightly controversial new show. Snowdrop, a highly anticipated new show from South Korea, has caused some controversy recently. After being accused of being insensitive toward the country's history, the synopsis reads, "This drama is set in the backdrop of 1987, when citizens of South Korea protested against the country's authoritarian government and sought democratic rule. It was a crucial time in South Korean history. This TV series revolves around the love story of Jung Hae-in and Ji-soo amid the chaotic political situation of the time. Jung is seen playing a North Korean spy while Ji-soo portrays a college student. The story further highlights how Ji-soo, who discovers Jung in a bloodied condition, hides him from government officials and concerned authorities. The show features Jung Hae-in as Lim Soo-ho, a North Korean agent who is assigned a mission to infiltrate South Korea, where is to live as a master's student and report back to the secretive nation. The story unfolds amidst the political upheaval of the late 1980s and has so far received a fair bit of criticism, having already aired in South Korea. It was so contentious that a petition was filed on the Blue House, the president's residence, website demanding it be canceled, which attracted more than 300,000 signatures. People did not like the storyline suggesting that the administration of the era was colluding with North Korea in order to maintain its authority. Have you seen Snowdrop yet? Give us your thoughts below. What else do the Koreans have in the works then? Stay tuned to find out what's coming. So as we know, All of Us Are Dead dropped this week, but what else can we look forward to from South Korea? Love and Leashes is an upcoming Korean drama set to release this weekend, which has a slightly risque storyline when compared to other contemporary Korean projects. The story focuses on a contractual relationship, which are often used by entertainment companies to market their young stars in Korea, between the characters Jung Ji-woo and Jung Ji-hoo, who become entangled in a relationship after a sticky mix-up due to their similar-sounding names. Seo-hyun of Girls' Generation stars in this one, which isn't your regular rom-com. Will you be tuning into this one? Another show dropping on Netflix this week is 25 or 21, which has been marketed as a youthful romance, which will provide fans with all sorts of emotions. The show is based around the Korean financial crisis of the late 1980s, where some students have to give up their dreams in order to survive financially. Back in the late 90s, Koreans were actually encouraged to give up their personal gold jewelry in a bid to get Korea out of the economic hole they were in. The initiative was actually a success, and a lot of citizens were actually happy to give up their own belongings, which seems pretty crazy to most in this day and age. Will you be tuning in to this one? Let us know below. And finally, some animal rights news out of Korea now. Stay with us to hear about it. South Korea's public broadcaster, KBS, has apologized recently. Following the death of a horse last year on one of their sets, the broadcaster was filming the show The King of Tears, Lee Bang-won, which required an actor to perform a stunt where he was required to fall off of a horse. The stunt went wrong, however, and the actor ended up falling in the wrong spot, which also resulted in the horse falling in the wrong place and ultimately dying. The crew had prepared a safe fall zone, but the actor missed the spot, which resulted in the death of the horse, unfortunately. KBS apologized, saying, "But despite these efforts, preparation of a safety zone, there was an accident in which the actor fell far from the horse and the horse's upper body hit the ground. The horse died about a week after filming. We cannot help but feel a deep sense of responsibility that the unfortunate incident has happened. We apologize to viewers again for failing to prevent the accident in advance." There was public outcry on social media as the crew ran directly to the actor to check on his safety while no one checked on the condition of the horse. I mean, it's priorities, right? Can you imagine if the crew all ran straight to the horse instead of the actor? The broadcaster would have been shut down for numerous health and safety violations. As always, thanks for joining us today, and remember to swing by next time for some more fun and games. Also, why not share our video today with any K-drama fans you know of? Bye, guys.